Welcome to Alpaca Expeditions. Is your Machu Picchu tour getting closer and closer, or are you looking forward to do a Machu Picchu tour? Well, today I'm going to let you know every single thing you need to know to make the most out of this Machu Picchu experience. So let's start with that. First, why is Machu Picchu called the last city of the Incas? Well, Machu Picchu was not discovered until 1911 when the professor Hiram Bingham, sponsored by National Geographic, did this journey to Peru to find this last city. The thing is that during the Spanish conquer and invasion, this city remained abandoned and hidden, reason why it was not discovered until this trip was made and these news were posted in the National Geographic magazine, showing Machu Picchu to the rest of the world. Now, how do we get to this last city of the Incas? To get to Machu Picchu, we first need to get to the Aguas Calientes town, the town that is next to this world wonder. For getting to Aguas Calientes, we have three different ways to do it. The first one is taking a train, which will take us in 2 hours from the Ollantaytambo train station all the way to Aguas Calientes for us to do the Machu Picchu tour either that day or the next day. The second option is a combination of a bus and also hiking. We will take a car from this Ollantaytambo town to go to the hydroelectric in 8 hours more or less driving, for them doing a 3 hours hiking along the train racks to get to Aguas Calientes town. The third one is going along the Inca Trail. Either the 4 days or the 2 days Inca Trail will take us directly to Machu Picchu for us to do the touring in the case of the 4 days, or for us to go down to Aguas Calientes to spend the night before the tour for the 2 days experience. These are the three ways that we have for doing the Inca Trail, and due to these three ways we have different tours that will use each one of them to make an amazing experience based on your likes. Inca Trail permits. What are they? What are they for? Well, talking about the Inca Trail, this is the most regulated trek in the whole country, and the reason why is to protect it from overcrowding, from erosion to contamination. So that's the reason why the Peruvian government created these Inca Trail permits that can only be purchased by licensed tour operators to be able to hike along the Inca Trail. These Inca Trail permits needs to be purchased with your full name, passport number, and these are non-refundable and non-transferable, meaning that the moment you purchase an Inca Trail permit with us or another company, this is for you on that day and for nobody else in any other date. The Inca Trail permits can be purchased through us, but you need to know that there are a limited amount of spaces for hikers to go along the Inca Trail. Everybody needs a permit. Even the porters, guides, and trekking ships need one. Reason why we advise you to book in advance so you can choose the most convenient date for you for doing this amazing 4 days Inca Trail. How hard and how long is the Inca Trail? Well, the classic Inca Trail will take 4 days and 3 nights, meaning 3 days of hiking, 3 nights at campsites, and 1 day for the Machu Picchu guided tour. This trek will take you along rivers, up to the mountains, down to the cloud forest in 3 beautiful days of hiking. For this, we have a team of porters, the Green Machine, that will help you with 7 kilos of weight per person, but also taking the equipment needed for the campsites. Our porters are the backbone of this company and the reason why the Inca Trail is possible. Thanks for them, every single trekker can do the Inca Trail without mattering the fitness level or trekking experience. The Inca Trail will take you for 26 miles up to Machu Picchu, and being the hard day, the second one, with about 10 miles in total. Altitude sickness and acclimation tips for hiking to Machu Picchu. One thing that a lot of trekkers are afraid of is altitude. But while being in Cusco, you don't need more than some time before the trek so you can get acclimated. That's why we advise to stay in Cusco for at least 2 days before the trek. This is for you to get used to the altitude. We also recommend you to be hydrated, to keep yourself active, and if you want to, having some medication against altitude sickness. Now, along the Inca Trail, the highest point will be reached on the second day. This is on the Dead Woman Pass or Warmi Wanyuska, which is located at 14,000 feet more or less. Again, our whole team will be there to help you out, and besides the steps that will slow your rhythm a little bit, you will have an amazing hike with a lot of different amazing landscapes, and also knowing that you're one of the chosen ones doing the Inca Trail. The different ways to hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. Every time we talk about the Inca Trail, we mention the classic Inca Trail, meaning that there are more ways to do this amazing trek. The first one is the classical Inca Trail, 4 days and 3 nights. 3 days of hiking and 3 nights at campsites for a 4th day just for the Machu Picchu tour. We also have the 5 days and 4 nights Inca Trail. They will take you along the same path, but will give you the chance to go down to Aguas Calientes to spend the night at a hotel, get ready, recover energy, and go up to Machu Picchu on the 5th day, decreasing the pace of this experience. We also have a 7 days and 6 nights Salcantay plus the Inca Trail. The Salcantay is the second most popular trek in Cusco to go to Machu Picchu. Why not combining both? We have a tour for the experienced trekkers that will take 7 days and 6 nights, of course, having the 7th one just for Machu Picchu. We also have shorter options such as the 2 days Inca Trail. This will take you with 1 day of hiking through Machu Picchu, get down to Aguas Calientes, and then go up to Machu Picchu the next day. We have 2 options for this. We have the hotel version, which is going down to Aguas Calientes for you to spend the night at a really nice hotel to go up to Machu Picchu on the 2nd day, and we also have the camping version. We are the only company with a campsite located in between Machu Picchu and Aguas Calientes for you to experience the joy of camping if you don't have a lot of time or if you want to make the experience shorter. The same, you will spend the night at a beautiful campsite for the next day going up to Machu Picchu for a beautiful guided tour, and then coming back on a train all the way back to Cusco, everything operated by Alpaca Expeditions. Trekkers, thank you very much for the attention. We are really happy to be waiting for you. We know that you want to do the Inca Trail. We know that you want to go to Machu Picchu. So thank you very much for choosing Alpaca Expeditions. Remember that you can follow us on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and also going to our webpage, alpacaexpeditions.com. We are going to be ready for you to book your Inca Trail permits. 2022 Inca Trail permits are already available, so please contact us so we can let you know if your chosen date is ready for you, so we can purchase the permit and start this journey along the Inca Trail to conquer Machu Picchu. Thank you very much, and see you soon.